Joe Morgan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that one fouled off. High in the air, out to right. Soler gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. Back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 1-0. So one out, nobody on. Lou Gehrig digs in now. This to third. Moose. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Darvish kicks, delivers. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. That's the third out. Back here in Kansas City. And today's starter, CC Sabathia. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
The next offering misses. 1-2 to count. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Williams makes the grab. 1 down. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
1 out, bases empty. That's too low. 3-2 down.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, bases empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Line drive caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Fought off foul. And here it comes. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Tatis runs up the middle to first. That is the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Babe Ruth. Ripped on a line. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
That's hard hit on the line. Gordon makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the veteran outfielder, Nick Swisher. And first offering is fouled off. Darvish delivers. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Merrill, long run into the gap. And that'll do it. Welcome back. Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Royals. These fans watched their team reach the postseason last year for the first time since 2015 when they won it all.
Man, they took a massive step forward with their development, and the numbers back it up. They won 30 more games in 2024 compared to 23.
Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And downstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
The Royals improving by 30 wins may have surprised people around baseball. I think it's a good sign how disappointed they were being eliminated by the Yankees.
You know, Boo, they really believed they were good enough to keep playing in the ALCS and beyond. They'll need to see some more of that confidence this year if they want to make another run in the postseason.
Jorge Soler in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a base hit on the line. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
The changeup missing. Now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's the strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one's back. And boom goes the dynamite. And they take the lead. It's 4-1. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
That one drilled left field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 4 runs already in the frame here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Hard hit left side. In time to Gehrig. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Here's Manny Machado now.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
2-2.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's some real power at the plate. Mike Moustakas. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that gets away from Posada. Should be a pass ball, and there are 2 in scoring position now. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Ruth going after it. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Merrill under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. And up next for New York, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Lou Gehrig. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Stanton now. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Tied at 4. That one hammered but pulled foul.
Finish.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now it's going to be Babe Ruth. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Their third home run of the inning, and they jump out front. It's 6-4. Now the catcher up to hit, Jorge Posada. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Chase Headley. Sabathia back to work. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 6-5. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Foul ball there.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the Major League average.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Number 4.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's already homered here in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. They say you win.
0-2.
Towards first, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Nick Swisher. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in.
Witt. There's one to Headley for the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Merrill pulls that one down, and that's the third out. Bottom of the fourth, here's the second baseman, Bobby. Andy Pettit takes over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
And the first pitch misses. This is for ball one.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Swing and a foul out of play. Rocketed out towards right center. That's a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Witt around second, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Tatis in the box now, takes strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. Witt, the runner at third. Merrill on at first with nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one not close. 2-2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. That ties it up at 6. Here's Manny Machado. Runner on the move. That one blasted deep to right. Swisher going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. 0 for 2 in this one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
On the inside corner for a strike. And he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now first and second with 2 outs. In there safely.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Jeter. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in Kansas City, new inning getting started. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Joe Morgan. Inside, ball 1.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. And here is Bernie Williams. Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
On the ground, could be 2. Witt for 1. To Headley for the double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Stanton, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
Morgan on third with 2 out. And a count 1-2.
Finish him.
Next offering is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And delivers outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. Stanton swings. Crushes one. Out to left. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Headed, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a slider. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. Tied at 6, and now Jorge Soler. Way outside, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. That one's going to land not so much here, but here. 1 out, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, right field. Swisher settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. In the air, out towards right center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Top of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Babe Ruth. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Tapped softly on the ground. The flip to the pitcher covering. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives for it, but it gets down for a knock.
Now batting, the right fielder,
1 down. Nick Swisher stepping in now for the Yankees. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He made him pay for that one, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 8-7. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Out to center. Merrill under it. And there are 2 down. At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz, a switch hitter batting right. That one found hard the other way. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Hacks swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jackson Merrill. Pettit back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Just missed. And another ball. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. On the corner for a strike. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Short hop liner handled it short. Nicely done for the out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Adam Ottavino.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Hit in the air, center field. Williams in position. Brings it in. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Machado.
Now back, the designated hitter, Machado.
And the first offering is not close.
That's a ball.
Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Royals.
Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Mike Moustakas. 1 for 3. First pitch, not close.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
That one misses. Ball 3. So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second. So they turn to their closer, Goose Gossage. And that one fouled off. And this one bounces away from Posada. But all the runners hold. First and second, 2 down. A little bit low. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Rip to third. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. And that drops in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Finish him.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Foul ball still 0-2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to. New pitcher for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. Just missed. Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And there's a strike with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom of the 7th. And that one in the air center field. Makes the catch for the out. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Soler on at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Williams settles underneath it, squeezes it, and that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Fouled off left side. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Towering home run from Stanton, and they add to their lead. It's 9-7. And next for New York, Babe Ruth. And that drops in for a strike. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So up next, Jorge Posada. Witt makes the grab for the second out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Fastball is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. Andrew Miller on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering upstairs. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Yeah, there's the strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. The shortstop takes the ball. Miller, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That one missed. Now 3-0. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Okay.
This one high in the air to left center. Williams. 2 down. Here comes Manny Machado. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The third baseman, number 8.
Mike Moustakas. Steps in for the Royals.
Number 15, Randall. Hitting to the board, number 9.
Just missed. Machado off of first with 2 away. Changeup on the corner at the knees.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that.
This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. Here comes Machado around third. Relay throw home. In there. He scores. And it's a 1-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And another ball. Pitch misses. 3-0.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
There's a strike at the knees.
3-1.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Kansas City. We go to the ninth. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Now pitching for the Royals. Number 75. Contreras.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Down to third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
That one inside. Going to count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Witt throws to first in time. That's out number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth. So.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A shot to the opposite field. And they add to the lead. It's 10-8. Bernie Williams now at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That's down and in. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
Finish him.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him! Rusty Valentine rings him up. Bottom 9, and here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Iglesias back to work. And that one is in the dirt. 1-0. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
The right fielder, number 12.
He's 2 outs away. Jorge Soler will hit next. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
In time to Gehrig. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slugged their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.